What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Wate. Come back at you again with a banger reaction, man. We're gonna be watching this cop has no idea there's an inside where basically it's a murder shit. He's inside a murder shit, basically. Cop had no idea that he's inside of a murder shit. So we coming with you with this video. I haven't watched anything about it. I haven't seen anything about it. We're gonna see what's going on with it. So let's jump right into this video. Man, I don't know what these police been having going on, but they didn't have
he was in a hurry
going on walking to murder shit.
I guess it was raining. He wanted to get this under cover.
So you weren't here when Dylan came down here?
He's a friend of mine.
Sure. You don't get rid of friends.
This is Jim Brenner, a farmer living in the remote Utah desert. Police don't know it yet, but he's showing them the exact building where a missing teenager was murdered just days earlier. 19-year-old Dylan Rounds had left his family to go work on his farm, but after being spotted buying supplies at a local shop, he would vanish without a trace. Strangely, no one in the small, quiet town seemed surprised. Apparently, this was not uncommon.
Hey, this shit right here, this remind me of this movie I watched a long time ago, but it used to be these cannibalism, this family that used to eat, that practice cannibalism, right? You see how the mountains is right here? You see all them mountains, bro? Niggas used to travel and go, you know, hiking and doing all that camping between the mountains and stuff, fool. And them people, they be parked like cars, like messed up, like there's tires and shit missing. Like real deal missing because they want to go camping and hiking in these mountains and stuff. You feel me? I understand they say he went to his farm, but what I'm saying is, it's just these folks, man, these look at them. This is what they look, man.
Town seemed surprised.
Not him, but just I know they old, but they just I don't know. I don't know. They would have remind me of. I don't remember the name.
Stay the hell out of my
They used to eat out, kill people, eat all them things, man.
Crazy place.
Some other guy pointed a gun in my freaking face.
As days stretched into weeks, detectives chased a mounting list of suspects. Thieves, violent criminals, drug dealers, yet from the very beginning, the truth was there, hidden in plain sight by someone nobody suspected.
Don't tell me that's the dude that's in the beginning, fool. He just looked like he looked like he was gonna do some shit like that. Dr. Insanity. Oh shit. Show me something, doctor. Show me something, doctor. 682 days before what? This man was missing for 682 fucking days? Bro, that's a long, man. Hey, Utah, shout out Utah cops, fool. Down here, man, you go missing for them, man, they don't even come searching for your ass, to be honest with you. Down here in Bama, they won't even come searching for your ass. But I say that, but the only reason that girl from Bama in the last video got found because she was somewhere else. You see, she was gone for goddamn however long she was gone, years and shit, disappearing for years and then coming back, disappearing again. This shit be crazy.
Began on a quiet evening
other states,
when
they find
police
everything.
Received calls from a concerned family member reporting their son, Dylan Rounds, missing from his farm in Utah. They hadn't heard from him in over 2 days, and when they went to his property to check, there was no sign of him anywhere. A deputy was dispatched to Dylan's farm to meet with his family, but on his way there, he was stopped by a neighbor of Dylan, claiming he might know what happened to him.
He's been hanging out over that bar in Montello, and I could give you some names of some scumbags over there, but
he's trying to cover up what he did. Like I said, I don't watch these videos for real, bro. I be watching them on my own time, but I have not watched none of these videos that I'm doing reactions to. This is straight, point blank, raw reaction. This motherfucker done sat here and killed this man and trying to cover up and put it on somebody else when he know he's the one who did that shit in that shed. Like, it's no fucking way, bro. Unless y'all some good ass Samaritans and some good shit, man. Well, I understand it is different everywhere, bro. I understand that. Where I'm from, nobody's just gonna stop the cop and let you know anything, bro. Anything, bro. I wish they would do shit like that.
About how much money he's making.
Nigga be breaking their houses, stealing shit.
Chase Venstra. He's over there. He can do
this nigga giving the last name, first name, and all.
Anything he wants. He's been robbing, stealing, and everything. And the Elko County Sheriff won't do anything about it. And if you talk to his mother,
like I said, man, I'm sorry for all the pausing. This motherfucker did that shit. He done killed this man, bro. And I don't mean to smile, but it's just like me. I should be a police officer or a detective or something, because I would have went on and like it would have clicked in my head right there and talking to him like, why you giving me all these names? Like, that was y'all don't, like, as a police officer, I understand y'all thinking y'all getting all the little information and shit. Y'all ain't getting no fucking information, man. Most of these folks are sitting here playing y'all like a fucking fool, like a clarinet. I went like that with the violin. I mean clarinet. Fuck I'm doing, man. But you know what I mean? Like real deal going
She
crazy.
knows more about it, but he run into Chase on the Tacoma Road the other day, and Chase kind of scared him a little bit.
What's your last name again, Jim?
Brenner, Jim Brenner. Well, I'll let you get down there before they disturb the crime scene.
Okay.
You see how quick he just give off a sign? I'll let you get away with before I have to start this crime. My motherfucker killing people getting away with this shit.
Thank you.
As the conversation ended, Jim Brenner's strange remark about a crime scene left the deputy curious, since no crime was yet confirmed. It was an unsettling comment that would soon become a disturbing reality.
I smelled something. There's something dead in there.
For now, though, the deputy took note of this information and continued
Let me see what they smell. Don't do that.
To speak with his family.
Is that his truck just going off? Dylan's father?
No guns in there.
No guns in there?
Like he said, he has a 40 that he puts in the door or the side.
Oh, they had to break into his truck because he was missing.
Did you just pop the back window?
I broke it out.
At first glance, Dylan's red Ford truck appeared oddly abandoned, bearing signs of minor damage. But what concerned his father the most was that Dylan's guns had mysteriously vanished from the trailer, a detail that was strange on its own. Wanting to learn more about Dylan, the deputy turned to speak with his mother. She had her own troubling information to share about Dylan's recent run-in with a local criminal.
Oh, what a local.
What does he farm for out here?
Himself.
Oh, what does he farm for? Grain or?
Yeah, grain.
Grain?
Yeah.
James stopped me when you guys went around me, was talking to me. He said that you knew something about a run-in he had with a guy named Chase.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to stop the video, but hey, shout out, hey, if he did, RIP, hey, but Chase, boy, you getting that money on, boy, you doing your shit at 19, fool. Keep doing your, hey, if you live through this, keep doing your shit, fool. But it says it's a murder shit, so I doubt you lived through it, man. RIP to you, but you were doing your thing. You left a whole good old property to your family, twin.
Yeah, on Wednesday, but they told me that's normal, so.
I know a lot of the people that he named from Montello are not good people. I only know of them from what people say.
Dylan's mother confirmed her son had, in fact, encountered Chase Venstra recently. The same person.
Oh, so this Dylan, my bad. Hey, I messed up the name, bro. Chase is the fuck Chase. Fuck Chase. Fuck that nigga. Fuck this man right here. What my mouth said, it cut off. Fuck this nigga. This nigga and this nigga. Them two niggas work together. How much I want to bet? It's some type of ties in with Jim and Chase. Dylan, shouts out to you, bro. You left some land out to your folks, man. Hey, you were grinding, Dylan. My bad, I fucked up your name, bro. You were grinding, bro. RIP you, twin.
Earlier described as a local thief and criminal. Given what the deputy learned so far, it seemed like Dylan might have unknowingly placed himself in danger. At just 19, he purchased 640 acres of land with his grandfather for an estimated $200,000 to $300,000 and built a reputation for his ambitious dreams of running a huge farm. But according to his neighbor, Dylan's confidence may have made him a target.
Jim! Fucking told how much you fucking want to bet? It's Jim. Either that nigga Chase killed this is how this shit went. Jim was mad that Dylan got that land before he got the fucking money for that land. He wanted that fucking land that he got with his granddaddy type shit. The nigga was mad. The only way he gonna be able to get this land if Dylan died to be able to buy from whatever the goddamn thing. If his family don't have any type of procedures they go through with that, you feel what I'm saying? You gonna try to buy the land off of that after all this shit happened. This man set that nigga Chase, paid Chase to go kill this man Dylan, probably like $5,000-$6,000 type shit. Cause Chase looked like he was on drugs.
As he often frequented rough local bars and talked openly about his financial success. After rehashing some more details with Dylan's parents, the neighbor, Jim Brenner, and his close friend, Donald Haley, arrived to help. Both.
Why is y'all so fucking helpful right now? That's my point. This is what I'm saying. Why is y'all so fucking helpful right now? I don't need no help. A police officer helping me. I don't need your help. I got the officers. I have thousands and hundreds of officers helping me. I don't need you. Fuck, I need two old white men coming and looking around like you not. If you went down, what the fuck you gonna do? And if you seen the shit happen, why you didn't help him then? Fuck you talking about?
Well. Jim was living in a trailer near Dylan's farm and occasionally helped him with chores. And Donald was a longtime friend of the family and a supportive mentor to Dylan's farming ambitions. But unbeknownst to everyone at the time, both men knew something more about Dylan's disappearance.
Yeah,
something they weren't ready to share yet.
I did get a ping.
Okay.
The last location was 15.4 miles from the Bovine Tower, which puts him on this back road.
So I want would that hit him walking? Okay, that's I really I know my son, and that's the shortest route to his camp.
If he walked, that road ends right out there. If he walked, he would have come the corner, cut across this field.
But that's his closest cell phone, Pete. Not in town, it's out here.
Off of that road, the back road into the compound.
Then we go down to where it is.
Yeah,
What time was that? Does it tell you?
that was at 14:58.
So right after
So just before 3 o'clock.
right after you left. So he must have pulled in right behind you, dropped off the grain truck, and I'm telling you, I bet
I'm telling you, this gym guy, bro.
stop walking.
This gym fucking guy.
How do you get to that road from?
You see how they should jumping up ready to go, and the parents ain't even jumping up ready to run yet. Y'all so ready to fucking run and go find or whatever the fuck you got going.
We don't have to go all the way back to Lucerne Pond and over.
No, I guess
Perfect.
okay.
Following this lead, they quickly headed to the shed area to investigate. That's when they discovered the first troubling sign of foul play. Dylan's boots were found stained with blood, discarded about 100 yards south of the shed. The deputy immediately secured the boots to send them off for DNA testing and called another deputy to help search the shed and the surrounding property. However, they had no way of knowing that the biggest clue they were looking for was submerged 20 feet deep in a pond nearby.
The phone.
There's just some boots out there they've only been out there for a day or two. You didn't see anybody else around here?
I left here about 1:30, went over to Don's, and I was there until about 9 o'clock at night. And when I come back, that truck was here. It's just one thing after another. But he's a friend of mine.
Sure. You don't get rid of friends. Those two boots out there, they're brand new.
Hey, for the police officer say you don't get rid of friends, he know what going through. He know what the fuck going about. I'll tell you, this nigga Jim, he look like a shiesty ass motherfucker. He look like he eats people. Like I was talking about the cannibalism shit. He look like he does some shit like that. And I'm sorry if I'm just goddamn, I'm a stereotyper. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a stereotype your ass down. I don't give a fuck. You look like you do that. You look like you eat real healthy, boy.
Like they've only been out there. They're
Damn, then your eyes just start doing that cross-eyed shit. One, and yeah, you
the
on
same
that.
color leather as your boots, and they're the same ones he wears. So we're just curious of why his boots would be out there. Same size he wears. They've only been out there probably for a day or two.
He might have threw them out there.
Yeah, maybe.
Why would he throw his own fucking work boots out? You snitching on yourself,
Yeah.
boy.
Well, does he know
snitching
that's
on
a
your
dump out
fucking
there?
self.
He does.
He's got electronics and shit in there. Maybe, I don't know. 'Cause like I say, he was here. He had to have been here. Brought the truck here.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Based on Jim Brenner's timeline, whatever happened to Dylan likely occurred between 1:30 p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m., the hours when Jim left the shed to visit his friend, Donald Haitley. Police quickly verified Brenner's timeline with
Adding
his
up
friend
even
Donald,
more
who
and
confirms
more
that
and
they
more.
had dinner together during that time.
The
With
fuck is
Dylan's
going on
exact
here?
movements still unclear, deputies requested a helicopter to scout the area from above, looking for any trace of Dylan.
So who owns this right here? That's the guy that he's a partner with. This is where he dropped the grain truck off. Where's this grain truck? It's back into that.
Man, I tell y'all every time, man, do business on your own. Never add another partner. I can't trust nobody, bro. I can't. I just don't. I don't. Shit like this happens so much, bro. When a business partner get mad and want to do shit and then set them up, bro, It should be,
Silver
it'd be sad,
building
bro.
there, so the
It'd
big
be
one.
sad,
Yep.
bro. That's
Go
my
go
opinion,
fire,
bro.
I
Either the
agree.
gym and his dealer part, his
Nice
partner.
over. You can look at everything with a camera, then
this
we'll
shit's
come back
crazy.
down and see if we see anything with her.
After a full sweep of
This
the
shit
surrounding
crazy.
area, no sign of Dylan
shit-
or
this shit
any
frozen.
indication of where he might have gone was found.
Really fucking crazy.
In the following days, the search efforts continued, and Dino's
Nigga had a
family
20 grand,
alongside
man.
local volunteers joined in. But despite their
Man.
best efforts combing through the area, they too came up empty. Attention soon turned to the local criminal Chase Venstra. Both Dylan's mother and his neighbor Jim mentioned a recent encounter between the two, making
See,
Chase
like, how much you want to bet? Not Dylan, but Jim. Jim, that's his name. Jim talked to the mama, found out about what was going on, brought that nigga Chase into the damn action, made Chase go do what he had to do for a couple grand of dollars without. Killed this man, not his man. You feel what I'm saying? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Do y'all see that, like, what's
was
going
one
on?
of the last
That shit's
people to
crazy.
see Dylan alive. Additionally, Chase already had a history of violent run-ins with the law, including a 10-hour armed standoff with police in 2016, and was well known in the area for all the wrong reasons.
Whoa, he did a standoff with the police. Whoa.
Luckily for police, Chase had an active warrant related to domestic violence. It was their perfect chance to bring him in for questioning. But when officers arrived at the house to arrest him, Chase was nowhere to be found, potentially already on the run from police. Officers quickly began searching the town, asking if anyone had seen Chase recently. Locals directed them to the Montello Cowboy Bar, a place known to be frequented by Chase. Following this lead, officers headed to check the bar, where they would soon learn that Dylan and Chase's encounter may have been more dangerous than anyone realized. But before we get to that, it's worth noting that incidents like these are not only traumatic for those directly involved, but they can often have the same effects on you when you face difficult situations in your own life. I realized I simply wasn't equipped to manage what I was feeling on my own, and that there are professionals whose expertise is guiding people like...
You know what? I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but you're not getting none of that off me, bro. I'm about to give a fuck about no better help. Fuck out of here. Go back to the damn shit, bro.
Let's get back to the officers at Montello Cowboy Bar, where a conversation with the locals was about to reveal how Dylan's encounter with Chase may have turned violent.
We're trying to find a kid named Dylan Rouse.
Oh, I know. We got locals out here looking for him, too. Oh, they went out that way because he was out to loose end. I was hearing Kurt say
it might be a small ass town, like no more than goddamn. I don't got no more than 3,500 people in my little small ass town, so it can't be no more than like 2,000, 1,500 people.
Yeah,
I got people going
conversation
looking
with
for
that Chase kid.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. Where do we find him?
I'm kind of worried about it because if Dylan did walk back from where he left the grain truck and Chase got a hold of him vulnerable, you know what I mean? He's walking back, something bad could have happened because
I just feel like this whole town is taking up for Jim, bro. Jim had something to do with this. This is my real opinion. Jim had everything to do with this, bro. It was Jim,
there was a bad injury with a
Chase
kid
did
just
what he
out
did.
here that
Like Chase did it, but
smashed in by the butt
like
of the
Jim
gun.
set this shit up.
And the whole camper shell was all bashed in and stuff.
Where do we find Chase? Is he from here? Does he live here?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't. He's from around here. This is where he hangs out. He's staying out here.
Where was he staying at?
Big thief in town, and so everybody was after him, and they finally told him to get the hell out of town and stay. Of course, he came back because he was just seen out here.
The bar owner's recap only further implicated Chase Venstra, suggesting that a violent confrontation between Chase and Dylan.
This shit crazy, fool. This shit is crazy, Twin. I'm telling you, this shit crazy. I'm watching the cop that finds out about so the kid just went missing. Well, he ain't no kid. He a teenager, but he like 19-year-old, 18-year-old type shit. He on their farm. He done went missing, bro. They done fucking killed this man, bro. And I feel like the old man done set the man up for the murder suspect to kill him type shit and to get his land off his ass. No cap. That's my opinion right now. No cap. This shit wild. This shit fucking wild.
Was more likely than ever. But something else caught the officer's attention when one of the bar owners briefly mentioned another recent incident involving Chase.
You say what? I don't know if you'll be able to see or hear that bit because I got playing through the headphone, but shit, you can see that bit thing. Oh, that's the whole setup right now. We record. I want you to be able to see the video too, but most definitely, yeah.
Sensing there might be more to this, the officer decided to pull her aside for a private conversation. At this point, police still considered Dylan's case a missing person, but what the bar owner detailed next would soon shift this case to one of potential homicide.
Why was Chase and him having an issue, do you know?
So Kurt told me, and I was overhearing part of the conversation, saying that Dylan was just driving down the road and Chase stopped him. And so, hey, got some water. He was like, hey, do you know Kurt? And I guess they got an altercation about that because Chase is like,
wait a minute, how you know the nigga? Wait a minute, play that back. How the fuck you know he said something about Kurt
told me, and I was overhearing part of the conversation, saying that Dylan was just driving down the road.
Kurt told you that Dylan was just driving down the road and Chase stopped him.
Hey,
and he said, hey, got some water.
Like, hey, do you know Kurt?
So what the fuck? Why would Chase be saying, hey, do you know fucking Kurt? Why would that be going on? If Chase, Kurt, and Dylan at the same spot, am I tripping, bro? Am I fucking tripping?
Chase and him having an issue, do you know?
So Kurt told me.
So Kurt told me
part of the conversation. Dylan was just
saying that Dylan was just driving down the road, and Chase stopped him.
And so, hey, got some water.
Got some water.
Like, hey, do you know Kurt? And I guess they got an altercation about that because Chase is like, Kurt's an asshole. And Dylan was like, no, he's not. You know, he's a good guy. I work for I do.
So is Kurt sitting right? How do Kurt know that Dylan and them are having this conversation, can hear this conversation and explain this fucking station if Kurt is not right there? Man, the city's taking up for that nigga Jim. I promise y'all don't want to believe this. Small ass town. Small ass town. Jim did that shit.
If I'm not
Jim did that shit.
The conversation, that was the same day that he drove the grader, the grainer over to wherever and then whoever was there couldn't give him a ride back, so he possibly walked. That's all I know about the conversation.
How does the kid getting hit with a butt of a gun, does that figure into this at all?
I think it does. I think there is some, because now we're talking violence.
Yeah.
So this kid let his property go. He stopped making payments on his property because he's so scared. But he woke up to the butt end of a gun into his face. They smashed his camper.
How old was he?
I don't know, 30s. Has a family, has kids. He's out here, bought land out here, so I'm trying to homestead.
He's not out here.
And if we imagine. No, he left his property go, he's gone.
With this troubling insight, it became clear that Chase Venstra was fully capable of extreme violence. If he attacked someone else recently, he easily could have done the same to Dylan. But what no one had
But you just sat there and say him and Dylan might have got into an altercation. He already attacked Dylan. Am I tripping? Am I listening wrong, bro?
Was the police were looking in the wrong direction the whole time, while someone far more dangerous and guilty was hiding right under their noses.
Jim! It's Jim! Freaking Jim!
Next day, while the search for Chase continued, Dylan's family reached out to police. They were conducting their own investigation and wanted to share new information they'd uncovered. Information suggesting Chase may not have acted alone.
So this is the family.
No, Chase didn't act alone.
So tell me again what your...
Hey, they family got money. They really be watch that shit. Hey, they out there like that. I ain't gonna say that word, but you know what I'm saying. They clan motherfucker. They out there like a motherfucker, boy. Look at them. Look at these motherfuckers, boy. They out there, boy. They ready to take out anybody, boy. Hey, this motherfucker right here dangerous. The one that squatted. He a dangerous son bitch. I tell you right. This motherfucker right here dangerous as hell, boy. This the motherfucker that slice you up and slice you down. I ain't gonna fuck with him, but the rest of hey, she know how to shoot like hell too. Look at that stand. She'll get that goddamn stipend, boy. She'll put your ass down. You better watch out for this family. Hey, they ain't bullshit.
So on 5/25 is when Dylan ran into Chase with the desert and called me right after. He had no shoes on. Dylan wouldn't let him take his phone or give him a ride, but he did allow him to call his dad on speakerphone in Ogden, Utah.
Okay. Dylan allowed Chase.
Dylan allowed Chase to, and then he gave him some coke, and then his dad called Dylan back, and Dylan sent the pin from his phone to where Chase was.
Okay.
So then we fast forward to 5/28, which was Saturday. Dylan was heard from in the morning. He talked to his grandma, and he was going to take the grain truck to the shed to put it in shelter because it was raining.
Okay.
So at this point, we assumed he was walking back across the desert to his camper because he didn't have a ride.
This is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in the middle of nowhere.
Loosen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, why do y'all want to be in the middle of fucking nowhere in the first place, though? It's crazy
So then
to me.
5:29, they continued to look for him. 5:30, we all got here to Dylan's last known location in Lucin, filed the police report, got search and rescue out. That's the night we found Dylan's boots about 400 yards from where his last known location was, tossed out behind a dirt pile, just out in the desert. So then today we kept searching, and that's when these guys got us the information, about 3 o'clock today? We know that this Robert guy took Chase out to the desert where Dylan is the day Dylan went missing.
The man Dylan's mother mentioned would turn out to be Robert Aviles. He had an active arrest warrant and reportedly gave Chase Venstra a ride to Dylan's place on the day he disappeared.
So reported to have gave Chase a ride. Man, I might have been wrong. This motherfucker look like he'll do some bullshit. He look like his name belonged to be Chase. I ain't gonna lie to you. He don't look like his name need to be Chase. The other nigga, this nigga Robert look like his name. Nah, he look like a fucking Robert now. He looked like a Robert. That's what he looked like, man.
The family also suspected that Chase could be at Robert's house, so finding him became a priority in locating their prime suspect and hopefully Dylan himself. Officers quickly moved to track down Robert Aviles, and their first...
But it can't be about no fucking money, though. It ain't no, what they call that shit? Ain't none of that going on. Like, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't calling this fella asking for no, none of that. No money, no nothing. They couldn't get no money off him. If it was for some money, fool, like, he would still be alive. Like, what the fuck is going on? And it been 4 or 5 days. They ain't had no contact with none of these folk, bro. I think they looking at the wrong people now.
They came into contact
it's Jim.
With his mother.
It's Jim. It's Jim, like I said.
I don't know who that would be.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
He's supposed to be hanging out with a guy named Chase.
And Robert.
Okay, I don't know. Chase might have an idea, but my son's been homesick. And he's been in bed all day. And he's been home all night. I don't know.
He got something to do with it. Never mind. Robert got something to do with it. The mama's trying to take up for this nigga. Robert done did something. He might not have nothing to do with this, but Robert done did some shit. They got him, and she trying to take up. That nigga ain't shit.
So who's all in your house?
No,
just my son.
Nobody's in there right now?
No, my son is in his trailer.
And where's that at?
In the backyard.
In the backyard?
Yeah.
Well, we're just trying to find it.
And no one came home with him. So.
Nobody came home with him?
No.
Okay.
Go have a talk with Robert. Go have a talk with Robert. Go back there and talk to Robert. Fuck you talking about?
I found him inside my home when I was at home.
We were told that there's possibly a kidnapping. Missing kid.
Oh, being here. Yeah, no. You can feel free to look around.
Man, look, I'm getting energy off the fucking video. That damn house creepy as shit. If this her crib right here, boy, that bitch creepy as fuck, boy. That bitch got bodies in there. Like bodies up under that bitch. No cap, bro. Look at this shit. Let me play this shit.
Like
turn towards that motherfucker.
See, that's why we're here, ma'am. I'm not about a car.
Look around if you want to. But there's no here by my son and he's sleeping.
After speaking with Robert's mother, officers conducted a thorough search of the property, but found no sign of Dylan or Chase. But they soon located Robert inside his trailer, and he was quickly arrested and transported to the police station for questioning. When detectives placed Robert in the interrogation room, they expected resistance and lies, but instead, Robert didn't hold back.
So what? You said that Chase had taken guns from somebody. Did he admit to you, like, where he got his guns?
No, this is what I thought he got arrested for the first time. What he was in jail for when I came back. I asked Chase that. I was like, hey, man, I heard you got arrested. He's like, nah, that's just all Montello gossip, blah, 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 right? So I'm kind of weary after giving him a ride. I tried to show one of my mom's friends, been out there in the community for a long time. He gave me his scenario. He thinks Chase did it too. Okay. Now I don't know the time frames because I'm not good with time, like I told you guys. I did the best I could by contacting the store lady and asking her what day I gave Chase a ride. You know, because I didn't even know what day I gave Chase a ride. I didn't even know what day the kid came up missing. I didn't even know there was a kid missing until the Nevada police came knocking on our door wanting to search our residence. You know what I mean? And that's the truth.
Although Robert admitted giving Chase Venstra a ride, he couldn't provide any clear information on Chase's current whereabouts and maintained his innocence throughout the rest of his interview. However, Robert made one thing clear. He believed Chase was involved. And
I know Chase involved, but like what I'm saying is we all know this nigga involved. We know he done. We know he killed him. We this is what we know right now. Right now as we speak, I know for a fact this man killed him, but it went behind his intentions. It wasn't his intentions that killed him. It was Jim's intentions and that other partner that he got. They want that fucking land. They want that fucking grain land. That motherfucker money. This nigga done, you telling me a 19-year-old done spent $300K on some land. You think them niggas don't want to take that from the 19-year-old and them motherfuckers 70, 60, 70 years old and hating on that nigga like hell. They been out there trying to get that land for all their fucking life, grinding and grinding and grinding, and they couldn't get shit. A 19-year-old come buy that bitch off they stupid ass. That's what happened.
The following night, something strange happened at Dylan's trailer in the Lucent Desert. It seemed someone had quietly returned and tampered with items inside. An officer was quickly sent out to photograph and document the scene, accompanied by Dylan's father, who'd share more details about the troubling discovery.
Okay, the shotgun is in a house in Rigby. Okay. That is my grandfather's that I bought, and he has a room up there, and that was the 40 is not in here. We looked in his camper, didn't find it. No key fob for the truck, so when I broke the window, the alarm went off, we undid the battery. No key fob. We looked in his camper and all the cupboards and stuff, looked in the bathroom, nothing. My mother came here, she has real bad arthritis, my sister was here, we were all out searching. She used the bathroom. Dylan hadn't flushed it, just see in here, it's really nasty. So my sister went in and cleaned it, still no gun. Later, my son and JD came in and the gun was sitting on a sink. It's outside of the bathroom, but right by the bathroom door where the toilet and the shower is the sink.
Oh, the gun appeared back?
The gun was sitting right there.
The nigga brought the gun back. Who the fuck does bullshit like y'all do a DNA test on the gun?
With the clip outside of it. Okay. Sitting there. So my son and JD didn't think much of it. They grabbed the gun, put it in my truck.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Now I think it's the family. Now I think the family ain't on this nigga. Now I think, why the fuck would you touch a gun and you know the damn camper is a crime scene, his truck is a crime scene, and you gonna touch the fucking gun talking about I didn't think much about it. We looking for you looking for your brother, nigga. You gonna touch the gun? Now you a fucking accomplice. Stupid bitch.
I didn't think much of it. Oh, they found the gun. I don't know. Then we started realizing that it wasn't there when my sister cleaned the bathroom for my mom.
Nah, you knew it wasn't there. You knew it wasn't there.
This discovery was an alarming indication that someone was
the family,
actively
bro.
trying
they
to
hate on
cover up their involvement.
It goes like that sometimes in the family, though. You always got them lone sheep. They doing very well for themselves, and you got the ones that just be hating on. Like, you know how sometimes you got the granddaddy that just like you more than the rest of the kid. That what the fuck going on. The granddaddy helped his grandson get that land, like they said in the beginning, for $300,000. The whole fucking family hating on his little kid, bro.
In Dylan's disappearance,
the whole
but
town.
His father
the whole fucking
had
town.
One more thing to share. Something about an old confrontation with someone
Jim.
police.
With Jim. That's Jim. That's Jim. That's Jim. Y'all remember that jacket? He got his face covered up. Look at that hat. That's fucking Jim.
Considered in their investigation.
What was Chase's ties to out here?
I don't know about Chase.
Okay.
Hardly any. But the whole town knows him. And that whole town, it's a crazy place. They're just all like, they're all nutty for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
The only
cannibalism. They eat too many people out there, bitch. That's why they nutty. They eat too many fucking people. Y'all out there killing people and eating them. That's why y'all can't find them. That's why the nigga's shoes sitting outside of a fucking lake. Y'all eating people and killing like that fucking movie I was telling y'all about them mountains in Utah. Y'all better watch out. Nevada is not the place to be at. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't know it. But Don and Jim. Jim was the place you guys were on.
Okay.
Jim came out here and helped. Jim came to Rigby, where I live. I live in Rigby and Idaho Falls area. Dylan bought like 800 pigs or something from the Midwest.
Dylan bought 800. I told y'all Jim hating on this man.
Whatever they drove it. They brought him to my farm and I was pissed. And Jim was there and I unleashed on him, told him to get the hell out of here. He called Dylan and told me he's going to blow my head off. Dylan called me, he got all mad. So when I found out he was going to blow my head off, I had to go see. And he's walking down the lane of the farm. with a big old pistol, and my dad calmed him down and calmed me down. Then he came back this winter to my shop to work on that seed truck. Fine, everything was fine, and I realized it's Dylan's friend. I'm not going to worry about this, you know what I mean? I got to bend ties with myself.
According to Dylan's father, there were no further escalations after his confrontation with Jim Brenner at the time. At this point, no one had any real reason to suspect Jim Brenner or Donald Hately.
I did. I had all the reasons, because them niggas was too fucking helpful in the beginning. I always want to jump up and go do some shit. I had all the reasons to sit there and blame them. Y'all too busy want to sit there and say, oh, they helping. Nah, them the ones who be doing that bullshit. The ones who want to help you so fucking bad.
They'd been actively helping the family, joining search and rescue efforts, and fully cooperating with police. However, the confrontation described by Dylan's father was serious enough for the officer to take note of it. After leaving the scene, he passed this information to detectives, prompting a deeper look into Jim Brenner's past, and what detectives uncovered wasn't entirely unexpected. A criminal past including convictions for aggravated assaults and multiple weapons charges.
I told y'all. I'm gonna pause it right here, bro. I'm gonna give y'all another half of this video right after this. It's gonna be a second part, man. To be continued. Live streaming, rapping, now I'm getting all these views. Just listen to me, these niggas just be capping in they views. No Drake shit, I'ma show you how you go back to back. Just listen to me, this shit right here is crazy, man.